Welcome back to News 4 at 6 o'clock. Now, as the days go by, more women are taking charge of companies. St. Louis is definitely seeing that change. News 4 Samantha Jones takes us inside a North St. Louis warehouse to introduce you to the women leading the pack inside her family-owned business.
Many jobs in the manufacturing and auto industry are male-dominated, but in a St. Louis warehouse, women are not only working, they're leading. Kim Cottle is the president and CEO of Associated Equipment.
To manufacture battery chargers and battery testers, booster cables, and accessories for the automotive aftermarket.
It's a family-run business started by Cottle's dad in 1948.
My father is a veteran and he is the owner of this company. He served during the Vietnam War, where he served actually in Korea, where he met my mom. So my mom is an immigrant to this country.
About a decade ago, Cottle took over as president and CEO after her dad retired. Now Associated Equipment is one of the last of its kind in the country.
Still manufacturing battery chargers here in the United States. Pretty much everyone else has offshored or gone to Mexico.
The company even makes an effort to keep the money it spends to make its products at home.
We also source our supplies locally. A lot of our metal and sheet metal is done locally in St. Louis by another family-owned business.
Every piece of equipment is put together by sets of skilled hands. The copper coils are hand-spun, and even Cottle's leadership style is hands-on.
I tend to be more of an on-the-floor person, so I probably have more of a relationship with a lot of the people in production.
She says as a young woman, she never envisioned herself heading up a company in such a typically male-dominated industry.
It affords me some different opportunities because I have a different perspective being a woman in a leadership position and representing our company.
And she says having a diverse workplace feeds a more inclusive future. So she hopes to set an example and a goal for young girls. And that's why she's been a leader of the same Girl Scout troop for the last 11 years.
I teach them basically to feel comfortable with standing up for what they believe in and to be comfortable saying what they feel and that it's okay, and not to necessarily be silent if they don't agree with something.
A lesson Cottle says she learned from her mother very early on, and a message she wants to send to every woman watching.
As a girl or a woman, you can do whatever you want to set your mind out to do.
In St. Louis, Samantha Jones, News 4.
And that is definitely a great message right there. Our producer just told me, Steve, that we actually own some of the battery chargers that are produced inside that factory. So some of those right here at News 4. And more than anything, I think it's really cool just to see all the stuff that is manufactured right here in St. Louis.
There are some cool stories that need to be told that you would never have thought of.
No, you go by these buildings all the time, you don't know what's going on in there, but an inside glimpse right there.
Well,